Hello, BookTube. I have a great big box that came in the mail today. It's not from a publisher. I strongly suspect that it is someone breaking rule number one on this channel. Rule number one on this channel forever and ever has been don't send me a book. Uh, it might be the most natural thing in the world to think to do, but don't just pick a book that you think I might want and send it to me. Because there's a 99% likelihood that I either don't want it or I already have it. There's almost nobody on earth who can pick a book blind for me and get the pick correct. So all you'll be doing is wasting time. I'll be nice about it, but I'm not going to keep it. Uh, and I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is just a great big box. So we'll see what we have here. Let's just tear this thing open. And see what's in here. What have we got here? Yes, someone is breaking rule number one. Uh, okay. Well, you know who you are. One of you sent me, just blatantly broke rule number one and sent me a box of stuff. So what have we got here? Okay. All right. This sender sent me a copy of an American phenomenon, the Old Farmer's Almanac, for 2025. I can't remember the last time I actually looked through a Farmer's Almanac. Uh, huh. Weather forecasts for 18 regions of the United States for 2025. Well, I haven't looked at this, but I can make forecasts of my own for 18 regions of the United States. They won't be the ones in this book, but I think they're fairly evident. So what else have we got here? Oh, this is full of stuff. Oh, the person who sent this, you really shouldn't have. Okay, I have two Pride and Prejudice bookmarks. How wonderful. Put some strings in the top of those and use them in their keepers. What else? A Jane Austen sticker. There are all of the books. So there's a Jane Austen theme here. What else? Are these dog treats? Yes, they are. Somebody sent Frida dog treats of two different kinds. How wonderful! She can be pretty picky about dog treats, but these might work. God, this is just endless. Let's see what else is in here. There's a book, at least one book. Yes, there's a Western. First Claim by Luke Short. No doubt in reference to June on the Range. So there's at least one book in here. What have we got? Oh my God, comic books? Yes, comic books. Wow, what on earth? Okay. All right. We have these are bagged and board single issued comic books. One is Justice Society of America. It doesn't have notice it doesn't have anything at all on the cover. I am assuming that this is the SJW Justice Society of America, and the current one that's all about squabbling nieces and fights about food. Is that this is that JSA number one, only with this beautiful foil cover. How fascinating is that? All right, well, I've read that issue, but this next one I have not read. This next one is Absolute Batman. DC is doing a thing where they reload the continuity of some staple characters, and Batman is one of them. This is the all-in cover variant there. This is the cover that it had on the newsstands. Obviously, the look there is supposed to be slightly reminiscent of Frank Miller's Batman from Dark Knight Returns, and I have not read this, so that's great. This is supposed to be reimagining these characters in a way that maybe will make them feel like they shed some of their endless amounts of continuity. Like I've said many times on this channel, the endless amounts of continuity is not a problem. No comic book fan is bothered by that. It's only Hollywood that's bothered by that. But Hollywood pays the bills. So, and this person also sent Absolute Batman #2, which again, very reminiscent of the Frank Miller era of Batman. That is the one an homage to one of the covers of his Batman Year One. Okay, great. I haven't read Absolute Batman, so that's great. And then we have the final comic book. Is something that I have read. This is Absolute Superman #1, with this gorgeous cover that is, I think, meant to call back the lines in the costume. I think I meant to call back the New 52 Superman, but this is the cover that I think I showed you on this channel. So this one I have read. I didn't quite know what to make of it. Not a lot of it. I found it interesting though, and I'm wondering how I'll find Absolute Batman every bit as interesting. How wonderful. Okay, what else is in here? Okay. Well, there are a couple of packages of double stuffed Oreos. Those are obviously for me, not for Frida. These plastic bags can be used for my little girl. And then I think that's it. Yes, is that it? Yes, the rest of this is padding, I think. I'm absolutely sure that I'm not throwing away something that was meant. Yeah, this is just padding for the package. Okay, that is it. That is this great big box, which had exactly one book in it, a Western novel. Where did it go? There we go. First Claim by Luke Short, which goes on the reading pile for tonight. And then we have comic books, the Justice Society of America, and Absolute Batman and Absolute Superman. There's an Absolute Wonder Woman as well, I believe, and I'm not sure of any others. I don't think there's an Absolute Justice League. We have some dog treats, some stickers, some bookmarks, and the Old Farmer's Almanac. Isn't this going to be fun to go through? Boy, oh boy. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that the weather for 2025 is going to be freakishly hot, with almost no moisture in the Northeast. So we'll see. I'll read through the Old Farmer's Almanac and see what they say, but I'm going to make that prediction. I'm going to say that it's going to be freakishly hot with almost no moisture in the Northeast. So we'll see who's right. But anyway, and of course, Oreos. What a great haul. All right, well, thank you very much, the sender. I will find uses for all of these things. Keep in mind, though, the rest of you, don't follow this example. Don't send me stuff unsolicited. That's not a good idea. Although this was adorable. There's quite a bit of variety here. So I'm going to wrap this up. That was an unexpected box of mail that I just had to open on camera. But I will see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.